In today's video, I'm taking you along with me to Petco and Petsmart. I live in the middle of nowhere. It takes me 2 hours to get to a Petco or Petsmart. The Petco and Petsmart are located across the street from one another. They're in separate shopping centers, but right across the street from one another. Let's go to the Petco first and look around. I'm going to go ahead and admit to you, I like the Petco better. At least in this town, I prefer the Petco. But let's go inside and find out why. When you enter Petco, or at least this one, you don't see the fish immediately. You do have to go past maybe some dog toys or something until you get to the aisle with the fish. And first you see saltwater tanks. On the back side of the saltwater tanks are freshwater tanks. There are 3 rows of freshwater tanks at this Petco. Well, the tanks here at this Petco are clean and well lit, and pretty well stocked today. They don't have exotic fish, but they have a good selection of your basic fish. I'm going to walk around the store and just take a few pictures of different tanks where you can get an idea of what this particular Petco is like. Now this is kind of the center of the fish section where they've got their feeder goldfish. And on the other side of that little area, they've got a lot of planted tanks where they sell plants. And here are some of their plants. And more fish. I have purchased several plants from this Petco, and they've been done very well. I've actually even bought some of their discounted plants that weren't looking so great. They'll discount them, but I brought them home and now they're doing great. This is their betta section. They have a pretty good variety, a pretty good selection of bettas. And this is their frozen food. This is their dry food. They even have some glowfish bettas. And glowfish decoration. I think this is their row of lights. And heaters. Pretty good selection of tanks. More plants. And aquascaping tools. They have a pretty good selection of aquascaping tools. Another view of the food. Got your test strips. And now just some more pictures of their fish. I just think this Petco has a very good selection of fish and fish supplies. And the store is clean and the employees are nice. They're well staffed and very helpful. across the street to the Petsmart. And as I said earlier, I'm comparing these two stores. I don't like to be negative, but in comparing the two stores, I have to tell you the one I like better. And I like the Petco better than the Petsmart. But here we are at Petsmart, and when you walk into the store, you'll see the checkout first thing. And then on the left of the store, behind the checkout, there's the aquatic section. It's on one wall. Well, actually, it's the tanks that are on one wall. They have supplies they have about three or four rows of supplies. You've got some bettas on an end cap. And not as big a selection of bettas here at the Petsmart as we did across the street at Petco. And not as big selection of supplies. They do have some glowfish supplies and some glowfish bettas. A smaller selection of food than we had across the street at Petco. And you know, I don't think I saw very much, if any, aquascaping tools at this Petsmart. And here's that row of tanks that's against a wall. I just don't like that setup as well. This is their frozen food. Some decoration, a row of decoration, about the same as what Petco had. Assortment of tanks, and it may be about the same assortment of tanks. The lighting section is smaller than we had at Petco. I walked around and just took a lot of pictures. I didn't take videos, you can tell. I just took pictures. I was trying to be discreet as I walked around the store. Now these are the feeder goldfish, and you see it looks like they had a lot of dead ones in that tank. And they had an employee that was cleaning out tanks and trying to remove dead fish. The wall of tanks, to me, is just not as aesthetically pleasing as having 3 rows of fish tanks at Petco. I like that coziness. And at Petco, the rows are not even straight. I think they've even got them curved a little bit. I don't know, it just gives you a feeling when you're in the aquatic section at Petco that you're in a small fish store. I feel when you're at PetSmart and the tanks are just along one wall, you have that feeling that, oh, I'm in a big box store, or I'm just in a big room, and it's not as cozy. Maybe that's what I like better about Petco. But what do you think? Y'all comment down below and tell me, do you like the way Petco is set up, the way they have their aquatic section, or do you like PetSmart better? As I've said in this video, I'm choosing which one I like today, and I like Petco better. I like, in this particular suburb anyway, I have had better luck with the health of the fish, the health of plants, and just the selection, finding what I want. I have bought things from PetSmart, and the fish I have bought from this particular PetSmart have died. Now, oh, here's a picture of their glow bettas. Look at the water. It's just so cloudy and murky. The fish appear to be alive, but doesn't make a very appealing presentation to me when the water is so cloudy in those little containers. But please comment down below. Let me know what you think about my comparison between Petco and PetSmart in this particular suburb. I can drive 2 hours in 3 different directions from my home and get to a Petco and PetSmart. This is just one of the directions that I went today. I may do some more comparisons in those other cities to see how their Petco and PetSmart compare. Thanks for watching today's video. Please comment down below and vote which one you like better. Do you like Petco or PetSmart for your aquatic supplies? Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.